might lay back for a while. Tell me what would I do if I could feel?
Supposed to be doing this.
TJ got porn playing and everything.
You ain't lying. I got motherfucking big booty bitches playing on the porn. Look, welcome to the Streetz is Talking Radio Show. We back again.
Banji.
We're a little bit more organized this week.
Yes, I got my show hair on.
She got a show hair on, so that means that they cut the gas back on in the house so she can use the curler now.
She got that stove. She got that Mary J. Blige.
Yes, all that I can say.
We was kind of, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I was very disappointed in you guys last week. Norman was over here quiet in the motherfucker, contemplating the concert he was going to.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Because we getting to know each other.
And B was over here
being a professional.
Being a professional.
Thank you.
So we're gonna start this shit over, okay? So this is the new and improved relaunched Streetz is Talking Radio Show on the RIP Radio Network. I'm your host, TJ the Chicago Kid, a.k.a. Captain Controversy, a.k.a. 10 pounds of dangling fury. To my left, why you gotta look like that?
I'm waiting. I'm trying to load up my stuff right now for you to come for me, and I shut it down.
The intelligent and lovely B. Johnson.
Thank you. How y'all doing tonight?
And to my right, running late, eating junk food, and then he'll be up walking the Woodrow Wilson Bridge in the morning.
You got damn right.
Mr. Norman.
And can I commend you on knowing your left from the right? You did that.
Yeah, that's that Chicago public school education.
That's that Sylvan Learning Center.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's that Millwood shit you got going on.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So yeah, we back at it today. We're gonna try to be a little more organized. We was all fucked up last week, but we good today. So I'd like to start off by asking my compatriots.
Don't be.
It's been an interesting. I got
it. I got it. Okay.
I don't want to
Please
TI
don't TI. Yes.
It's been 7 days since the last show, so
don't know how to work my mic.
Maybe y'all want to know what we have done for the last 7 days. So I'm gonna go with the ladies first, Mr. Norman.
Yes.
Well, what I've been doing lately is selling real estate. That's what I've been doing.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, selling real estate, having a little
Keeping these places to live.
being a lot gay, and keep on moving with life. That's what I've been doing.
What's the difference between a light gay and a little guy?
There is no difference.
I really didn't want to know. I'm glad you didn't tell me.
There's no difference.
Because it could have been quite fucking
gay
graphic.
Is gay. You should know that.
No, I don't know anything.
Well, you like gay bashing, so you should know.
No.
I don't like gay bashing. To see,
you know what? Since we started the show, I've seen you getting more in touch with your rainbow side.
My rainbow
your
side?
Rainbow side.
Look at that. Look, he got a halo rainbow over his head.
The first color of the rainbow is oozing out of you.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay. What did you do this week? I know you on house arrest. Norman didn't stop.
No, actually, I was rallying for you.
You was rallying for me. Ain't that a bitch?
Yes, because the way you assaulted that chair last week. Are we ready for the upload?
You motherfucker!
The way you assaulted that chair.
So this is what we doing?
Yes.
So you snapping sneak pictures of me.
And the chair said, "Me too." You didn't get it.
Very good.
Gosh. Okay, we're working on that.
You come in here with a fucked up side of your right head again.
You know what?
I swear to God, I'm doing a whole photo shoot.
I have my show hair on today.
Yeah, you okay? You got your show hair
I'm
on,
ready
goddamn
for television. I was ready for radio last week.
Yeah, you definitely
I'm ready for
radio.
television today. I got my good hair on.
So you end up going to the Mary J. Blige concert, gang?
Yeah, it was off the chain.
Off the chain?
Yeah, it really was.
That's, you know,
in 2018?
In 2018, it was off the chain.
Okay.
It was really the
bomb.
bomb.
It was the bomb.
Yeah. At that new.
You not only gay, you an old gay.
Bitch, I'm an old queen.
Bitch, gray gay.
I'm one of Southeast old queens, goddamn.
You're assimilating. Yes.
Old gay. It was the bomb. Nigga, that's 2000. Shit. Bring
you know
the language forward.
I'm glad y'all got your life, and I'm proud of Murray because I love a good Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Because the last time that I saw Mary was in what? In the 1990s at the Capitol Center. It was like the last concert.
I ain't never been in the Capitol Center before.
Really? Okay.
So you Capitol Center. So that's Go-Go's and all of that.
I went to the Summer Jam.
Okay. She told her
because I had a little coin back in the day. You know, I had a little coin, so I went to the
You had
coin
back in the day. Now you just got them on your feet, right?
Mind your business. It's coin. Terminology to put in your library.
Okay, gotcha.
So I went to the show and it was Bone Thugs, Aaliyah, Genuine. I mean, the lineup was grand. Right. Murray was a whole hot mess and a half.
Right.
And I was like, for my good coin and my good time, I can't do it again, Murray.
Right.
Why do you think?
And I know people grow.
She was married and happy?
This was way before Kendu.
Oh.
So she been a mess.
So this was like the what's the 411 Share My World era?
Yes, after KC, but before Kendu.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she had more drama. That's that's when she had the drama.
Hold on, bitch. Select your words wisely, please.
She had drama. So she sounded a hot mess and a half, and I said she can't get my coin and my good time again.
Ever again?
No, I'm gonna say my good coin.
Okay.
Now when TJ get a budget for this janky ass show and we get press passes or whatever, then I'll be down for Mary. But I do love a good Cinderella story. She's doing her thing now, you know. I love
her little Hollywood star. I mean,
did she really?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, you gonna go see her the next time she comes. Fuck. She got her Hollywood star.
Kudos to Mary. You doing it. Sisters be doing it for themselves. Yeah.
I can't fuck with Mary because Mary been doing that same fucking dance since the early 90s.
That's her signature, though.
That ain't signature. She
that's what I'm here for.
That's like she looked like
she drunk.
When Mary danced, it looked like somebody pushed somebody that got cerebral palsy out on the fucking stage.
She's doing a tribal dance.
That motherfucker be all loose and shit. I'm like, this bitch can't walk straight.
Look here, we're gonna. The words and the views expressed here on this show that was strictly of TJ. Because like I said, some of us got real ass jobs.
I'm tag Murray.
You can tag her.
So I mean,
well, Mary's single and got a couple of $1 million, so she might. Because I'm an ain't shit motherfucker, so I might be just the type of motherfucker she need in her life.
You get that lint off your feet, and then Murray might be game.
Yeah, get them toes done.
Yes.
Fuck y'all.
Get that account. Stack that account up.
Get on her level. You got to come up after being KC.
Whatever. Me personally, I did my son's birthday party this week, and I was doing daddy shit, and it was my ex-wife's bright idea to have him a party at Dave & Buster's.
Oh, I hate it.
All the way out in Silver Spring.
Oh, because you know we covered that story last week.
Yeah,
you still with the Dave & Buster's?
Yeah, this was her idea. She didn't want to do it at the one in Capitol Heights. And as soon as I got there, she said, all right, I'm gone. What the fuck you mean? So I get stuck out there with the Hare Krishnas, and then I was walking back to the car, and I was hearing somebody playing Bob Marley's No Woman, No Cry, but they was singing this shit in Spanish, so I was a little bit upset. Completely.
Hold on, why the fuck you didn't record this shit?
I just stopped and my daughter was looking at my face. She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I said, you don't hear that? They're fucking desecrating that song. But, you know, that was my weekend. And in a nutshell, we got some stuff that we need to cover today that we...
This hot as fish here.
Look, I wish y'all could see the motherfucking... hold on, let me just show y'all. I got to be ghetto and shit. So
I told you this show was...
I don't even feel the air.
You don't? The air was working for a little bit when he first plugged it up and set it on the table.
Look at this shit. This is the fucking AC we got.
We are showing progress. Y'all see this? We are in progress. So we're gonna set up a GoFundMe
Right.
for the Rip Radio.
Right, for Rip Radio Network, because it's hot in the motherfucker in here. In national news.
It's like it's blowing out heat, though. It feel like it's blowing out fucking heat.
And I'm telling you, I got my good show here on the day. I'm about to melt.
Oh my God, man! Listen,
Bangs are sweating.
It's air?
we had some shit. We had some shit going on this week.
Set it up here.
In national news, we had Judge Kavanaugh, who was nominated for Supreme Court, was sworn in after a long Senate confirmation, and at the swearing-in ceremony, Trump apologizes to Kavanaugh for how he was treated. I think this is white people problems. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Concurrence is appropriate.
Yeah, I think this is white people problem. I think, but see, a lot of shit that white people go through, I think we need to just sit it out. We need to just sit this out, because we the type of people that black and brown people are. We are used to adversity. We know how to handle certain shit. When you take certain shit from us, we're supplemented somewhere else.
We survivors, baby.
White people just, they're not gonna get it until they're completely fucked up. You know, just continue to let them suffer. We'll have another real black person in the presidency next time. So that happened.
I mean, but the messed up part of it all is that he is actually a Supreme Court judge.
Yeah, that's
right.
You know, so
And they're very worried right now that he might repeal Roe versus Wade. And you know, there's a segment in society that don't have a problem. I personally don't have a problem with it, because it would eliminate some of these trifling whores out here having motherfucking abortions as a form of birth control.
And refresh our memory for us vintage people who've been out of school for quite a while. And what is Roe versus Wade?
Roe versus Wade is the Supreme Court landmark decision that upheld women having the right to have abortions. So
Right to choose.
now, instead of you going and you fucking somebody in the club and you going and getting an abortion to get that shit taken care of, you're going to be stuck with that baby.
You do the
because,
absolute
you know,
most.
it ain't going to be no Plan B pills on the motherfucking show.
You do the absolute most.
They going to do away with that shit. Also in national news with you all, El Presidente, Donald Trump recommended to the Chicago Police Department that they implement a stop and frisk program to try to deal with some of the violence. So not only do we not have AC,
Hold on, we got to pause for the
Trump
call.
has broken the fan.
I feel like I need to sing in this fan to make it official.
It is hot. It is
Look, I
hot in the
remember those
motherfucker in
days,
here.
Let me give a little. Let me give so. Since we spoke on Mary J.
Y'all
Blige,
have
give a
to
little bit of
understand
all
that
that I
this
can
is shit we got to
say.
deal with.
All that I can say in this here fan.
Yeah, he
Yeah, just
While I
take
try
that.
to get y'all.
We in progress, like I said.
he wants to implement stop and frisk in Chicago, and that's just not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. I mean, we already seen what happened in New York. Black and brown people were being stopped 7 to 8 times more than whites, and only
like a
maybe
setup.
10% of them were being found to have some kind of firearm on them. So it was really unconstitutional. It was racial profiling, but we're dealing with the racists in chief. So that's what's going on. Now, one thing I need Trump to get his ass behind the board about is something that I just found out about today. National news. There is a college football player by the name of Quintez Cephas.
Yes.
Quintez Cephas. He has been charged, indicted, charged, arraigned, whatever the fuck they
First and
call,
four Badgers
and
wide
charged
receiver,
with
Quintez.
sexual assault. Okay, we about to have a Me Too second. He's been charged with sexual assault. His crime was he sexually assaulted 2 white girls. You know he black. He sexually assaulted 2 white girls in his apartment. The white girls are alleging that they did a threesome while drunk. They did a threesome while drunk, and they didn't consent.
Yeah. I don't know the story.
Well, the story that's playing right now.
But I have a problem.
him.
Run the clip. Can we hear the audio on that, Trump? Let's hear what they saying.
Now, the Badgers wide receiver announcing on Saturday that he would take a forced leave of absence from the football team because he was facing what he called quote-unquote unspecified charges from the Dane County District Attorney's Office. Now, in his statement posted on Twitter Saturday, Cephas said that he had been wrongfully accused of unlawful conduct and was innocent of any allegations associated with this consensual relationship. Now, the team did practice today. I spoke to wide receiver A.J. Taylor afterwards. He, along with other players on the team, voiced their support for their fellow teammate.
We're definitely a very close group of receivers. Like, you know, we all love each other. But with it, yeah, I mean, we're all going to support each other. You, Danny, Ken, we're all going to support each other. And we're just going to, come together and work even harder.
Now, Cephas spent the last 5 games of last season recovering from a broken leg that happened at Indiana last year. His return to the field was a highly anticipated one. He led the team in touchdown catches last year. And, guys, the Badgers open their season in 11 days now against Western Kentucky on August 31st. We'll, of course, continue to follow the story.
All right, Bricky. Now, here's the most interesting part about the story is that...
No, the most interesting part is all these white girls find them an NBA star. All they want is some dick. That's all they want.
Well, not only that. Here's the thing about this particular case is that his attorneys are now in possession of surveillance footage of the girls leaving the apartment. Now, the girls said that they were inebriated drunk.
Where's my bail?
But the surveillance footage shows one walking out of the hotel room. She's not stumbling. She's quite upright. Doesn't appear to be, intoxicated. The other camera is trained right on his door. And he's standing there talking to the other girl. She gives him a kiss on the cheek. She leaves. And then she texts him back and asks if he finds her vape pen in his apartment to make sure she give it to him. He gives it to her the next time he sees her. And she makes some reference about seeing him again. So in the era of Me Too, in the era of Believe Women, like I say all the time, there are instances. Last time we were here, I talked about the 4 doctors that were found, that was released. Right. Now we got this boy being accused of having a drunken threesome. A threesome mean that he fucking both of y'all, and y'all might possibly be interacting sexually with each other. Right. Are you accusing this other woman of taking advantage of you while you was inebriated? All it was that they thought they came up on a young black athlete, and that was going to be their ticket to the fame and the fortune. And then he probably shortly after let them know that wasn't it. So now they have regret sex.
Look, maybe the men need to start.
Maybe these black boys need to stay the fuck away from these white girls in college and in high school.
TJ's view.
They don't mean you no fucking good. It happens all the fucking time. Yeah. They want to experiment with something black, and then once the reality hit that they father gonna cut them off, or that this black dude then beat them walls up and he ain't gonna have nothing to do with them afterwards, they know that if they say rape, if they say sexual assault, they're gonna buy it.
Yeah, my thing is that all of these people crying wolf. It takes away from the people with real victims and real cases. Like, these people need to start being charged too for making false allegations.
Yeah. I just wanted to say what's
and
up.
Maybe the men need to step up.
Yeah, true. I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat room. I know last week I didn't acknowledge y'all, so I see you, Edward. Well, Ecstasy and the Claytons, whoever the fuck y'all is. So more people, I need y'all to subscribe. Come on to the chat room. What's the next thing? We got some celebrity news. You want to step in and jump in on the celebrity news? Don't skip that part.
What? I'm not talking about Pale Bill anymore.
Bill Cosby, his attorneys
this is all he wanted to do the show.
I know real
They filed an appeal to get his conviction overturned, so that happened this week.
Trying to get him a nice Emmy award or something.
What's the rest of the stuff? Go ahead, motherfucker.
Which I don't know these stories. You had to.
Well, see, this is how it's going. This is how it's going. All of this is him.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Y'all coming? Okay,
so he wants us to just read, and he's going to tell us.
Jackson,
see, look at that shit.
My former crush. And LL Cool J was nominated, and they're going to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They're not in the Hall of Fame.
That's what I said.
I could have sworn. I thought Janet Jackson probably
had
been.
No.
We said we were going to fact check on the show.
Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 is, but Janet Jackson
I'm all for it. They're most deserving of these awards.
I think it's, even though they deserve it, I think it's a little bit late.
No, yeah,
This is
agree.
way late
Concurrence
for
is
Janet.
appropriate.
I can see Janet before
and
LL Cool J.
Yeah.
They real late.
I mean, I thought, like I said, I thought Janet would have had it already.
Yeah.
So
Janet looking 50-ish now. She's not aging well.
don't come for Janet, baby. You gonna get our show shut down before
Janet
we even
look like
start.
a slim down
Don't come
Monique.
for Janet. You
She
did
do.
that.
Janet look like a slim down.
It's the
Monique.
ponytail, but don't come for
It
Janet.
ain't the ponytail. It is. She shaved too much her nose off.
It's the ponytail. It's the waves and all that.
Yeah, what-
Hello, my loves.
What in the fuck ever? Also, what happened in this pussy ass celebrity news? Amber Rose had her slut walk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
You said get choked. She gets choked out at a UFC.
No.
no.
That's Conor
That's what we
McGregor.
Nigga, you was high on the mouth doing them
baby.
chips. You
She
could
might
choke
have got
Nara
choked
Reid
out
ass.
at the UFC, but
There's
you
a
still
fucking comma on that sheet of paper,
Ooh,
man.
I see the comma now. I'm a little
Jesus Christ, it's a
Silver
whole
Learner said, I'm
fucking-
sorry,
You
y'all.
missed it.
You know, yeah, we pulling it together. I'm trying to not breathe too much because I done squeezed my big ass in this little jacket.
I done told you
And I'm
about putting on your
explode.
daughter's
I'm trying to
clothes.
look professional for the show, but are we really checking for the slut walk?
Look, I'm so fucking tired of Amber Rose. I mean, how long can somebody stretch out? What does she do? Can somebody tell me what she does?
I mean,
She don't really do nothing.
She don't. But she's a millionaire.
But
Based on she's done nothing.
She getting her coin, like, you know. I'm
Okay,
not
but-
hating on her hustle.
Look,
I'm not hating on her hustle
it's
at
one
all.
thing-
So
people, I remember when celebrities were celebrities, where you only
Right.
saw them when they performed
Right.
on an awards show. They earned the right to be called celebrities and stars.
right.
Now we have these, I guess, quote unquote, social media personalities that generate more motherfucking income than actual people with talent. I don't know what
True.
Amber Rose's fucking talent
That's what the
is.
world's come to.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know. and-
There's gonna be something after that.
Oh man, I hope I ride that wave.
Yeah, just like.
Meanwhile, if you all want to donate in the chat, you can drop some money in
We
there.
gonna get there. Cash
we'll,
app.
We'll take that cash out. We'll have that shit up later. But you know the Amber Rose, the Black Chynas, the Kim Kardashians. These bitches don't do shit besides get their ass. I remember when women used to get naked in magazines, and you had to buy them. Now they get naked on Instagram.
For free.
Instagram has put Playboy out of business. Instagram is putting Hustler out of business because everybody is giving up free content. They are completely fucking up the game.
And getting paid off the views.
It's getting paid off. It was a time when the sex tape used to be shocking. Now everybody releasing one.
That's pretty much social media in a nutshell. It's killing
Social
off a
media is
lot
making
of.
us
It's
ignorant.
killing off a lot of things, just like the news. People go to Facebook for news before they go to the actual news. So
What else happened? Oh, Cat Williams was arrested again.
Yeah, I heard that on the radio.
Cat
Yeah.
was arrested. He was going to one of Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out shows and gotten whatever his vehicles with the car with his dog.
Dog, right.
And
Slapped the
words
shit
were
out of the
exchanged
driver.
and he beat up the driver. There's got to be a non-threatening driver. Somebody is gonna whoop that little motherfucking Dauphin's ass.
I love Cat. So
He's really intelligent, though.
no, he really is.
He's really intelligent. Okay,
He's
but
like
listen,
intelligent like you intelligent. Y'all on the same level.
No,
type
he's
of-
not here. No, we're
You
not
know what?
saying.
And you came to
wanna know why
mind
he's-
when you said intelligent.
You want to
Cat
know why
Williams.
he's not as intelligent as me?
Cat
Because
Williams
I
smart.
won't snort cocaine. I'm smart enough
Well,
not to snort or smoke
Now,
cocaine.
allegedly. So how you have no proof
I
that
got
Cat
crackheads
Williams.
and cokeheads in my family. I know a cokehead when I
you
see
have
one.
no proof that Cat Williams does drugs.
So,
He
like,
says
what
he
we
does
need you to
drugs.
start
So you
doing
must say
is
allegedly
start
for
saying
you.
allegedly
Yes,
after you
please,
say it. 'Cause,
absolutely.
you know, you shouldn't say it as if you know it's the truth.
No,
Yes.
because see, I mean, if I say allegedly, then that's bullshit.
No.
I'm not saying allegedly. I'm saying Cat Williams exhibits the fucking behavior of an erratic, neurotic cokehead.
We're trying to tell you from a business standpoint, because if you don't say allegedly, then you're gonna get this backdrop taken.
They gonna fucking
you're gonna
sue
get out,
Trump. They
you're
not
gonna
suing
get-
me.
You're gonna get our air conditioner on the stand taken.
Look,
And we need our
if
air.
Cat Williams got a
So-
problem with me, he can come see me. I'll body slam his little ass, and then I'm gonna sue him.
Oh gosh.
Next fucking story. Kanye West has been very public about his desire to. At first, it was to get Colin Kaepernick and Donald Trump in the same room. Now he's public about he's going to meet Trump.
I thought he already met Trump.
He has. He's going to have a meeting at the White House.
Up in New York.
Oh, he wants to go to the White House.
Do we still give a fuck about Kanye? Does Kanye have the influence that he think he has where he can say shit and he can move the culture?
I think so. Because he's still saying things and he still has your ear. So
having my ear and having influence on the culture is two different things.
I mean, but if he flipped the script on you know what he's been doing as of late, you'll be right back on the Kanye train.
A carnival barker, even though he's loud and obnoxious, and I hear him screaming about "come to the circus," ain't gonna make me walk in the circus tent. Kanye is just now is at the point where he's just a fucking purposeless and meaningless loudmouth.
Yeah, I just can't see why. I think when I saw earlier today, I guess him trying to get to the White House to meet Trump, I was like, what is the purpose behind this?
What's the point?
Like, I'm just curious. Like, I just don't know.
Is he really running?
I think Kanye is relishing in the fact that Trump acknowledges him and speaks highly of him after Obama called him a jackass. I think he ain't never got over that. And now this other guy is talking about how wonderful he is because he's a psychotic motherfucker too who always likes to be praised. He has Trump praising him, and fuck what Trump means to brown people, fuck what Trump means to black people, fuck what Trump means to the LGBT community, fuck what Trump means LGBT
and a Q.
Bunch of fucking
Get your Q.
Q girl.
All of the motherfuckers.
There's your green from your rainbow oozing out again.
All of the letters. I think with Trump, what Trump means to everybody else, I think Kanye don't even care. Like he's in his own bubble, his own echo chamber where he likes to hear what he's saying, and he thinks that he has this influence.
Has this album come out yet?
No, he pushed the album back. Remember, Kanye had an album that came out early this year. Yay!
He's an artist and he's sensitive about this shit.
Nobody really rocked with that shit. None of the songs was played on the radio.
Yeah, no, I actually dug it. You know, like I said, I like Kanye. Please don't shoot me, but I like Kanye. He's doing what entertainers do. He's entertaining you. You all take it. You take him too seriously.
No.
Like a lot of people take a lot of celebrities. These are celebrities. These are entertainers. This is what they do.
Kanye is not
people getting their feelings
anybody.
about an entertainer.
You got to think Kanye came out 15 years ago. The antics that Kanye used to do 15 years ago don't look right coming from a 40-year-old man now. It just don't. It's like seeing R. Kelly in skinny jeans.
Oh. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the soundboard.
You are in your
in
your mid-50s dressing like you a fucking teenager. It don't look right on you. And with Kanye, yeah, it was cool when you was a 20-something-year-old kid from the south side of Chicago when we claimed him, saying that George Bush don't care about black people. But at 40 years old, you say some shit like slavery was a choice?
Let me stop you. You can't say that because Hove's still wearing skinny jeans and got the beady face and doing what the young boys do too. But I think if the things that Kanye was saying was coming from someone else, someone like maybe a Denzel or maybe a Jay-Z, then it'll be received a little bit differently.
But the difference is they're not going to say that.
I'm just saying if it was coming from them, then it'd be received differently. It's just because Kanye is Kanye, and he's controversial. Yes, exactly. And this is why he's received the way he is.
This what y'all got.
Some of the things he's saying is, quite thought provoking. He's getting the people thinking, so that you got to give him props for that. No, you really are.
Because you really are.
What he's saying is just factually incorrect. So how's he getting people really thinking when people are listening to what he's saying and their response is slavery was a choice?
No, I mean if you think about it.
You mean abandon the 13th Amendment? That's the amendment that freed slaves. Then he got to come back and say, oh, what I meant to say was, you 40 years old. You're supposed to iron those bugs out.
No, but that's the entertainment part. He gets you wrapped up. Then he comes in and says what it is he really wants to say.
I'm not entertained.
I mean,
I'm not entertained. I'm irritated.
It's a gamble, but
I want him to do some 40-year-old shit. I don't want
like
him.
What is it that you do?
I want him
TJ?
to do some 40-year-old shit. I want him to do a Jay-Z move and tell young black men, instead of throwing your money in the strip club, to go invest it in the community.
Well,
But
how
at the
you know
same
he
time,
don't do
you got
it, but he
Jay-Z
just don't do
lemonading,
it publicly. So how do you
Okay,
know he's
so
not doing that?
My
though?
thing is, why are you choosing to exude the ignorance publicly, but then doing the super deep shit where can't nobody hear it and can't nobody see it, and you can't have no widespread influence? I want Kanye to do some shit in the 40-year-old Kanye range, not the motherfucker 20-something hothead Kanye range, because this is some shit I need to be hearing from a Little Pump or Lil Uzi Vert and all the other
definitely wouldn't take a
who
Lil
don't know
Uzi.
no better at this point in
Seriously.
time. Kanye has come into contact with enough people who got enough sense, who should be able to positively influence his thinking and the shit he said out of his mouth. But you too old, at 40 years old, okay, I'm saying shit that's thought-provoking and controversial, but that's my persona. Kanye, on the other hand, this is just him being stupid.
No,
it's not calculated.
It's don't miss the message by paying attention to the delivery.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do you see me with that prolific?
Bitch, that was fierce, honey.
Yes, we got in the books. Yes.
This
Don't
bitch poured an
miss-
Omarosa over
Yes,
this. But
I told you it's my radio hair today. Yes, got me sounding.
so, no, what was the
prolific.
statement again?
Don't miss the message by paying attention to the delivery.
Damn.
Okay, so
Yes.
Bitch, my nipples got hard off of that.
That's the air conditioner blowing in the motherfucking corner.
The air that kicked up.
Shit.
But yeah, that's pretty much all that it is. Like,
I don't want to give Kanye too much attention. I've
please
given
don't.
him more than enough. I'm really getting sick and tired of him. He needs some homies around him that's gonna tell him, homie, you needs to chill. You really,
Yeah,
you
do
really
Jay-Z
need to.
fuck with him like that anymore?
I don't
Really?
know.
Oh.
I mean, people that hang out with each other influence each other. I don't see Kanye influencing Jay-Z. I definitely don't see the effects of Jay-Z's influence on Kanye. So if I were to ask, I would say no.
No.
okay.
So. And then
We're not gonna
briefly
Hove bash, so I'm
in
gonna
sports
pull
news,
back.
there was a fight this weekend between Conor McGregor, the little Irish dude,
And the one that fought
And-
Mayweather, right?
right, and Khabib Khabib. I'm just gonna say he's a Russian.
Where is my bell?
Conor
I
had
need you to
been
be on this board.
extremely
Ding, ding, ding.
disrespectful, talking about the man daddy, talked about the man religion, extremely disrespectful, and he whooped his ass. He whooped Conor's ass, tried to break his fucking neck by yanking his damn head off, then went and jumped over the cage and whooped his entire team's ass, and then his team snuck in the cage while he's distracting everyone by jumping, and then they start whooping Conor's ass, and all I could think was white on white crime. That's all I could think of.
That sounds like that guy. What's the young one
Who?
from New York that has a lot of mouth and always getting beat up?
6ix9ine? Oh no. You talking about?
You know what I'm talking
You know,
about.
I'm off the record. I mean, go ahead. I don't know who you're talking about.
I can't think of it. Somebody chime in. What's the one that stays getting beat up and has so much mouth?
Getting beat up?
Yeah, he gets beat up all the time. Knocked out. Anywho, yeah, but it sounds like his thing. It's usually people with the most mouth,
Yeah, most
you
mouth.
know, who gets taken down.
So we have a story that I know B wants to talk about. This situation with this Uber driver or this Lyft driver up in New York encountered a hostile gay. Three hostile gays. We probably want to get his story to Mr. Norman over here, but
I'll resonate.
can you cue up at least some of that footage?
Yes, please.
Is the gay Uber driver
From the-
thing?
yes,
have
the-
you seen it?
Let's be politically correct, okay? So it was an unruly
It was an unruly homosexual.
Uber passenger.
And it was Lyft.
who just
Let's not put it on Uber. It was Lyft.
Uber,
It was Lyft.
Lyft.
It
I
was
mean,
Lyft.
pardon me because they're all the same to me. And
Right.
so it was rideshare, all that, whatever it's called. Unruly Lyft passenger who just happened to be gay.
Okay.
Thank you. So there was a Lyft driver by the name of Sean. Do we have that?
He was an African with a big gap in his mouth.
I don't
The
know. I
driver?
don't know his
Yeah.
ethnicity.
Yeah.
But he was foreign. He was foreign. He has an accent and everything. So from the video, it just comes on with, I guess he just started recording the guy, and he goes on this huge rant because the guy asked, and his name was Ortiz.
Oh, yeah.
Ortiz was the driver.
That was the passenger.
One
Hispanic, yes. It was 3 of them. Hispanic.
Three Puerto Rican gay dudes in the back seat.
Anywho, so they wanted to hear the radio. And I don't know what happened before then, but apparently the Lyft driver did not put on the radio station.
He said, no, you ain't putting that pussy-ass house music on my fucking car.
He wanted to hear Vogue, Vogue, Vogue,
He wanted to hear that
Vogue,
bullshit.
and he wasn't going for it. So they started to get on, here's a video here. He starts to go on this huge rant. And it becomes a racist rant.
So he was recording this shit, the driver.
The driver. But the driver said on his car, it says that you will be recorded.
Oh, okay.
So, they have to protect themselves for situations like this.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there nice and calm, like he doesn't react and respond, although this passenger is spewing out all types of racial slurs, and he even goes as far as putting a phone all in the guy's face, and the guy doesn't move.
So at this point that the passenger is talking on the phone, who is he talking to?
He's talking to the police. He called 911.
So
what he did was he pulled over. He pulled over. To make the motherfucker get out.
Drive, yes, absolutely.
And he kept saying, "I'm not getting out because I know my rights."
And because he paid $8,
he was charged
$9.
Okay. So from the pickup point to where he brought him and opened up, told him to get out, it was $8. So he was like, "Get the fuck out of my car."
Okay.
So he wants to be fucking refunded. Here's my thing.
The Queen wants to be refunded.
The Queen wants to be refunded. Okay. Here's my thing.
No, he wants a citizen arrest at this point.
He wants a citizen's arrest. I mean, he really was extra about it.
No, I mean he appeared.
Well, look at
to
them.
be,
look at them.
You said going off. They was being gay, baby, because he tried it, and I think they're going to the club.
No. Let me correct you. They weren't being gay.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying in the sense of any act. They were being extra. Nah.
They were being faggots. There's a difference. There are gay men, and then there's motherfuckers like those that are faggots. See, I fought.
So what are faggots? Can you clarify?
Faggots are motherfuckers like that who makes it a point to try to make you uncomfortable knowing that they're gay.
And see, looking at the driver, like he's really calm.
No, he really was. He was. And I commend him, because
you don't commend the driver?
No.
Why?
I mean, he could have
because he was supposed to get out and snatch them motherfuckers out of his car.
Catch a case and escalate the situation for what? You let him sit back and make a fool and an ass out of himself.
But what he should have did, what the driver should have did, was call the police.
No, but the guy was on the phone with the police.
He's on the phone with the police the whole time.
So he just sat back and let him make a fool out of himself.
Them.
Okay.
Had their lights on and passed them, and they got out the car to stop the police. The police kept going. At this point in time, this man, his whole evening is being interrupted because somebody is in his car and refusing to get out. I'm not patient.
And
I'm
Mr.
getting
Ortiz,
out and I'm walking out around on the other side. I'm popping my trunk. I'm grabbing the tire iron out the trunk, and I'm busting their motherfucking heads to the white meat.
I mean, he was in the guy in the middle was upset because he's like, "Oh, you killing my vibe. Let's go."
Yeah, so it's really the one with the door.
Yeah, he really was because his friend was saying, "Let's go. Let's hit it. Let's pay it. Let's pay it."
Another door on their car. They could have got out on the other side.
They ended up getting out.
Sitting behind the driver.
Yeah, it is. They ended up getting out, but the guy, he was on the phone and I think he was talking to somebody corporate with Lyft, and even the corporate people, I guess they were saying like you're saying things, you're being racist, because he started to say that he's acting this way towards him because he's not black.
Because he's not black.
Because he's not black, yes. And then he went on to say it's because he's gay. So he's gay bashing.
Both of those comments.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like. He went on this whole tangent.
And what the stupid motherfucker did was say, I work.
Where is this at? New York?
New York.
Yes.
What he did was say, I work for some MD.
Yes.
Said what his job was.
He spit out his whole job, his whole government. His government name.
And this motherfucker has been fired.
Yeah, apparently, yes.
Get out of
people
here.
from his company.
People didn't already.
The internet is undefeated, baby. You don't play with
Show the video.
Because they probably got a social media policy.
Yes. Of
but
course.
Here's the hustle. This is why I don't have no respect for the dude, for the Uber driver. Do you know that this motherfucker has a GoFundMe page?
I did see that. He has almost $20,000.
He's raised almost $20,000 in 1 week behind this shit.
What's his reasoning behind the GoFundMe page?
I have no idea.
Like,
I mean, it said that people wanted to help.
Gullible.
Yes, really. And that's the thing that kind of moved me. Like, I mean, like I said, I commend him.
Our GoFundMe page
We showed you the air conditioner.
You see the fucking working
my
conditions
bangs
we
is
have in here.
sweating.
We need to raise funds for central air in here. It's gonna cost about $40,000. And y'all just donate. Y'all donate to Dr.
just
Umar
give us
Johnson's
50,
school.
okay.
You can donate to us, goddammit.
But yeah, he almost raised $20,000. The purpose of that, I don't know, but
which take us in our next segment, bullying.
wait a minute.
It's a big bullying thing going on here in America.
It's bully prevention month.
Bully prevention month.
And I came across this post online, and the
Trump
post
stand
read,
by.
yes, you have that up. Can you cue that, please? It's about bullying. I'm trying to pull that up as we go as well. But it came across the post, and the post was basically saying that the people that tell their kids to hit back is a part of the problem of bullying.
Shit.
And I want to read it like
Not running to my kids.
on what he said.
It's not gonna end well.
But let me pull it up somewhere else. But yeah, so basically the people who tell their kids if someone hits you, hit them back, are part of the problem of bullying.
So basically what they're saying is just allow your child to be
hit.
fucking abused and don't fight back when someone is picking on them. And I don't subscribe to that shit at all. Listen, y'all need to, whatever happened to teaching your kids to simply fight back? Where did we go wrong with that?
Okay, here I have it here. Parents, I'm not even going to like put his whole name out there and anything else. But the message was, parents, please stop sending your kids to school with the idea someone hits you, you hit them back. You are part of the problem. That was the specific. Let me tell you something.
So the question becomes, what is he suggesting?
That he's suggesting to teach your kids to be a punk, with my quotes. Like, and to just sit and take anything. I'm not for it. I don't subscribe to it. Let me tell you something. I have too. And my motto has always been, because that's the motto that we've got, to defend yourself. And if somebody hits you, you hit them back. If they're bigger than you, you find something to hit them with to bring them down to your size. And the PSA to America, you come for my kids, they gonna beat the dog crap out of you. And their mama fights kids too. So I'm about nonviolent and all that, but don't mess with me. I'm gonna quote the great Q Mac. Shout out to Q. To Lou. Don't F with me, and I won't F with you. So
you get a curse.
I told you I got a good job.
We're not governed by the FCC.
I told you I got a good job, so I'm protecting thyself. And I'm looking to run for mayor at some point in time, mayor of DC. So
really?
I have to protect my image. Yes, that or the Illuminati. So whoever picks me first, I'm all here for the Illuminati.
I get inboxed by the Illuminati on Instagram like every other week.
Bye. You ain't put on your black and white, so you
always inviting me out.
I see Trump got the black and white in the background. You might be Illuminati. I'm getting close because Trump sent me a text.
Trump, did you get that email?
Trump, the real Trump, the president, sent me a text, so I'm getting close to being to the Illuminati.
Because it's we don't teach our kids I guess a lot of the men ain't around. They don't teach their kids basic self-defense.
Right.
And it's kind of upsetting to know that merely taking a little time, even you could teach a monkey how to fight.
Really? But I'm saying, where does the lesson come in to tell your child?
How can you not teach your children how to defend themselves when a chimpanzee knows karate?
Is that one of yours, TJ?
He getting it.
Well, when does the lessons come in to teach your child don't go out there hitting somebody?
Well, it goes back to basic self-esteem. My mother always said, "Motherfucker only gonna do to you what you allow." That is a lesson that has resonated with me. That's a lesson that I've passed on to my children. And if you allow yourself to be a sheep, you're gonna always find yourself in the presence of a wolf. Mm-hmm. A wolf is gonna respect another wolf. He gonna see a wolf. Hey, what's up? He gonna go about his business. But if you allow yourself to be a sheep, you're gonna be made a meal. So if you don't teach children to basically stand up and face adversity, whether it be to fight, whether it's snapping jokes, whether it's anything, they should be taught and
Right.
encouraged to stand up for themselves, not look for an adult to go tell.
Right, but I think part of the problem too is that we as a people are way too sensitive. Way too sensitive these days. Like, we grew up snapping on each other. My kids do
Right.
it. They do it now. Like, I have a 17-year-old, I have a 9-year-old. And the 9-year-old just goes for it. Like, she roasts the hell out of her brother.
Right.
Like, so, like, you got to teach your kids to have thick skin. Like, prepare them for the world. Because the world is not kind. So you got to give them the necessary tools to be equipped to get out in the world and do what they need to do.
It's easy to just put the responsibility on other adults. Go find an adult. Nah, fuck that. I got videos of my daughter on the bus bracking. Straight bracking. My daughter is small. She compact. Some look big girls.
We don't know what bracking means.
Well, bracking is motherfucking wrecking. Fighting.
Oh, okay.
Clutching. The whole shit. And she fighting on the bus.
Molly-whopping.
And I'm just like, I can't teach someone that small, that petite, that I can't instill in her a victim's mentality.
Right.
I don't want her to have a victim's mentality. You shouldn't want your children to have a victim mentality, because if we lean on the thing of go tell an adult, then what happens when it's an adult that's bothering?
Right.
They don't, think like that.
Right. You better speak.
We got one more thing before the hour, before we break. Body counts. You wanted to talk about body counts for some reason.
I did, because I came across, which I found out later that it was fake news. There was a lady that was 60 years old, and she wanted to auction off her virginity. Right?
60?
60. I mean, it was fake news,
Okay.
but, I mean, I had some things that come to mind, like, really, who wants 60-year-old snatch?
Virgin pussy.
Snatch that's just not, like, that has no skill. I mean, I'm not a guy, and they say guys go for anything. I don't agree with that, but, like, if I'm dealing with somebody of a certain age, I would expect them to come with a certain kind of skill.
Right.
So, that brought to mind, like, body count.
So basically, what is your body count?
That's not what I came here to talk about.
Well, that's what we talked. That was my question.
The question was, at what age or what point
do you start
does
counting?
body count still matter? Like, does body count still matter? Are the people chiming in? I mean, because I think once you get to a certain age,
I mean, we all should just go around the table and.
Oh, that's what we won't do.
Yeah.
Because I'm right there with the 60-year-old virgin, except for the 2 times that I slipped up and I had kids.
I'm gonna let you think of your answer, because it's probably gonna require some kind of algebraic equation that you got to put together. Norman,
you did that
without going
doing
into details, motherfuckers. Because I don't
know
want to know.
This is not. Why do we want to know somebody's body count?
This is what
the question. The question was, does body count still matter?
Body counts
like,
matter.
as long as you've been safe and you're straight. Like,
yeah.
Do you really want to know at a certain age what somebody?
Even at 40, like, I actually sit back and I think about, damn, how many men have I slept with?
And then how many didn't really count?
Yeah.
Like, because that's a category
really
too.
None of them really count.
See?
But the ones that the 2 that I was in relationships with.
So that's
none
2.
of them count. But if I had to give a body count, I would probably say.
Are you really going to answer this?
No, yeah.
For the U.S. of A.
I mean,
I'm not about that life.
Let's say from. 2. I would probably say about 60, 70. But it was fun. It's like exercise, no emotions attached. It's just, let's get to it.
It was like exercise.
Yo, asshole. Wide
really?
as 495.
This is, you opened yourself up.
No
pun and all pun intended.
No,
like, you opened yourself up to that. Like, no, I'm not really going to answer that.
Why are you not going to answer?
Because that's just it's irrelevant.
Brave.
I mean, because I don't.
That's brave. That was that was out of order. So that's what
that wasn't ladylike.
No, not at all.
When is it not?
And I'm a lady.
I think it don't matter.
So,
I think it only matters to insecure people. I really do.
What's your body count?
Nigga, I stopped counting in the 90s. It's way more than 60.
Mine's might be way more. I mean,
way more.
You know what? I'm a good wholesome. I'm a wholesome lady.
Back in my day.
And I can't even dance in the same ring as you all.
I can't. It's certain places I just can't go that, motherfucking priests be like, get that nigga out of here. He burning up the back of the fucking church. So I think it only matters when I think it. I mean,
All right,
Got
let me
anybody
ask you
chiming
this.
in?
I think it only matters when you insecure about what somebody's done. I don't give a fuck what you did prior to me, because you better bring a certain skill set if you're gonna want to keep me interested anyway.
But see, that's what
And you
guys
ain't learning
usually
that
say.
you ain't learn that shit
That
in the
they don't
vacuum.
care. Until they out in the street and the girls and the guy be like, hey, what's up, Lola?
But see,
You
like I
know?
say, it's an insecure person, and then it's also how you feel about that person. If I don't give a fuck about you, you could be a porn star. I've been out with porn stars before, and people done beat their dicks to them. I don't care, because I don't have that type of relationship with them where I care. Now, if it's somebody that I'm intimate with, I don't want to keep running into motherfucking places where we running into somebody that you fuck.
So you're
because I
saying,
care.
you're pretty much saying that it does matter.
It matters to a degree depending on my relationship with that person. I mean, it's not something that I have to know. I don't need to know it. But if it's something fucked up that's going to keep being invasive in the relationship, then we got to sit down and we got to have it.
So would you say, like, at around 35, then it starts to, like, you know, taper off, like
No, I think
your care level starts to taper off.
I
Like you
think-
want somebody with
I think
skill
you
and a
always
little.
still think about that, though.
Yeah.
I think back in
Have you ever thought about it? I mean, how old are you now?
I am 37, I think.
You think that's your club age?
Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. You see, I'm not skilled. Just the mic is just hitting me all in the face.
I stopped
Have you
counting in the
ever
90s.
just literally like just been, let's say, driving or just sitting down and you just thinking about some shit and you come and say to yourself, like, how many?
Stop
Damn, how
leaning
many
away from the mic. It ain't like you ain't you.
baby, if I wanted to put this mic in my mouth so that
you
the
could swallow the whole
viewer,
fucking
so
thing.
the viewer can hear his voice, baby, they gonna hear it.
Get into the box, baby. Get into that box.
Yeah, have you ever just sat and thought about?
Actually, I haven't. Like,
Really?
no. No,
Is
that's
you-
not. That's not
hold on,
something.
where you
And
from?
I'm from DC,
What part?
born and raised.
Where?
The South Side. Shout us out. Yes.
It's some
Okay.
niggas over in the
No.
Southeast right now talking about she lying like a motherfucker.
And I bet you, if
She
you
was a
poll,
bopping ass roller.
you's a
She's
goddamn lie.
This motherfucker's
And
at
that's
the
where I'm
high-
gonna put my job
You was
aside,
motherfucker
baby.
went
You
to-
won't taint my name.
it's motherfuckers that like.
They might have had.
Motherfucker looking at the
look
camera
here,
like-
look, I'm dropping these earphones. They not even on. So you got me going off for a minute. And they might have had a wish list.
They might have
But you
one.
won't say you ran through me.
You didn't get a lot of mileage put on that.
No, actually, I know.
Mm.
No.
Okay.
So what's the body count? Whose idea was to put the body count now to talk about the body count?
That was my
That's
idea
her idea.
because of the 60-year-old virgin. Like, is anybody? I know
She just
folks.
wants to know how many
No,
men
I mean I
went
know
up in
folks
you, that's
actually
all.
like they auction off their virginity, but these are usually younger folks.
Okay.
Like, I didn't think that anybody would actually be. I mean, but there are some freaks of the world really checking for a 60-year-old virgin. Like, ain't nobody got time to teach Meemaw how to throw that thing back. Like, so it brought them to the mind, like the body count question.
Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break. And then when we come back, the phone number is 301-232-5700.
Yes.
We're going to take some calls for maybe about 5 minutes. You can call and ask us any questions. I think me and Norman will answer. I think B will bullshit.
And if you look at any 16-year-old virgins out there that want to call and
Ain't no
chat
Nana
with
is fucking
TJ,
sleep. She's not watching this fucking show now.
come on, Meemaw,
This is
Gertrude,
this is the
Beatrice.
This is the Streets is Talking radio station show. We will be right back.
Yes.
It's hot than a motherfucker in here. I
want to look professional.
We back.
Yeah.
We back.
It's cooler in here now.
Yeah, it's cooler here now. It's finally
Getting a
cool.
little heated.
And we got like 23 minutes left of the show, so he finally figured his shit out. Make it cool in here for the next fucking show. Look, the call-in number is 301-232-5700. Call us and ask us what you want to know. Ask Norman about first time he got his
what you won't do.
His man highway
what you won't
plowed
do.
through.
What you won't do.
And all you dudes that used to give B weed in exchange to get some of that box or to pay a Sprint bill,
come through.
Y'all call in and bust our ass out because we know you out there.
You keep that up. We won't never have a caller, baby.
God damn it!
Look. Some people to check in with us.
So until the phone ring, if you saw this week, white women have lost their fucking minds. Bette Midler, old white lady, Broadway.
Beaches
acting. Didn't she do the Witches of the Witches of
one of those? I like the movie.
It was like a kids movie with the witches and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it was called Witches.
The Witches of
with
something.
Angelica Houston.
I don't know. Fuck me.
I think the Witches of Eastwick. I don't think that was her, but she did.
After the Kavanaugh,
I know the name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Decision. White women have lost their collective fucking minds. So Bette Midler thought it was a wise thing to tweet that women are the N-word of the world. beaten, raped, enslaved, married off, worked like dumb animals, denied education and inheritance, enduring the pain and danger of childbirth and life in silence for thousands of years. They are the most disrespected creatures on the earth.
Now,
and people just completely dismiss Bette Midler as an old white lady who pretty much was speaking out of turn.
But not to give Bette all the credit, because from my understanding, it was a quote from John Lennon.
It was a quote from John Lennon.
Originally, she reposted it.
John Lennon, for those of you all don't know, is
one of the Beatles.
Been dead since the early 80s.
Yoko Ono's husband.
So for her to retweet it, fuck that. She has to claim it.
Yeah.
And what it was it led to a Instagram confrontation between me and super black feminist Jamila Lemieux. If you all don't know who she is,
I don't.
She used to be one of the editors for Ebony magazine when they were owned by a white company before a black company bought them back. I think the guy from
And for the people who don't know, magazines were paper.
Yeah, paper.
Kind of like a book, but in a small version.
They still print them. And during her duration at Ebony magazine, if you go back and you look, she approved a lot of articles that push black women towards interracial dating, particularly with white men. I talked about this on the Dudes Talk Shit podcast Sunday night, was it?
Promo.
Yeah, the Dudes Talk Shit with me, Trump, and Brian. And I basically revealed the fact that Jamila Lemieux has a white father who passed as black, was able to infiltrate the Black Panther Party in Chicago during the time that Mark Clark and Fred Hampton was shot and killed in their sleep. And then shortly after that, he was mysteriously accepted into the Chicago Police Department. I'm Chicago. My name is TJ the Chicago Kid. I'm from Chicago. And reaching back in the city, you post that picture, a lot of people from the community noticed as a white cop who used to go around whooping ass. So her hatred for black men that she constantly display on Twitter is, rooted in the fact that she's never loved black men from the cradle. So in any event, I basically said that this is the result of intersectionality. That's a feminist concept where we intersect in our struggles, which I think is bullshit. And I'm like, where are the Jamila Lemieux in the world? You dog Cosby forever. But this white woman says something about women are the niggas of the world. Even though she's quoting John Lennon, she expressed that sentiment. And she just passed it off as, this is an old white woman. And she came back and apologized and said, I want to apologize to black women because you're twice maligned. You're also women and you're also black. Wait a minute, bitch. You used the N-word.
She did a Kanye.
She tried to clarify some bullshit that she said.
She tried to put a message up there. Delivery was whack as hell.
She considered herself apologizing to black women, but you still use the word nigga.
And she's used, I live for Miss Bette, but she's used plenty of black women in her day to make her show pop.
Yeah.
The mother of Black Hollywood, Miss Jennifer Lewis, was a part of her ensemble for many of her shows over the years or so. So Bette's not far from using the black folk.
Which brought me to the next point, was how white women, particularly feminists, are appropriating the symbols and the struggles of black people to try to promote their own agenda. As you can see on the screen, Amy Schumer holding up the black fist. When did the black fist become a symbol of white feminists? You look at the next picture. Trump put up the next one. Either way, like this is John Carlos. This is Tommy Smith.
This is what I call rewriting history.
This is so now
in a white way.
Yes.
Some white woman tweeted that we as white women need to take a knee to the mistreatment of women. Hold the fuck up. Now y'all taking knees during the national anthem. Now you taking, this is Bishop Talbot Swan who called them out on it. you know, you take our symbols, you take our struggle. You know, when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling for against racial inequality and police brutality, there were white women who was telling him to shut up and play football.
Right.
Don't disrespect our flag.
Oh, I like what he said on that.
Don't disrespect the troops. Now all of a sudden you want to kneel during the national anthem and appropriate that, because now it's become a symbol of our struggle. You just want to come along and take it like you took the blues, like you took rock and roll, like you took Michael Jackson, like you take everything from us. And I don't understand why our sisters who align themselves as black feminists don't check this shit regularly.
I'm not here for the feminist movement or so. I'm female, and right is right and wrong is wrong. And that's just what it is. I don't need a title with it. I don't agree with Bet's delivery and what she used to send a message, because it's kind of like diminishing our history.
Right. And
so, like I said, it's rewriting the history. Because now when you look up Pumping the Fist, these are the pictures that are going to come up. Mm-hmm. Not our brothers standing on the podium winning the gold medals.
Yeah.
Putting up their fists.
Now you're kneeling at a national anthem, but this is for women's rights, when that was something Colin Kaepernick did.
Right. That's the part that I don't agree with.
Yeah. Right.
You know, I do agree with portion of her message, but using that.
Right. I mean, and for her to apologize to black women only about the N-word. You don't think you offended black children?
Black people as a whole.
You don't think you offended black men?
Color.
You don't think you right, even people of color. You see, here's the thing. There's black in this country, and well, basically our history in the world with white people, you basically take everything from us. Right. The one thing we was able to take from you motherfuckers, and we refuse to give it back, is the word nigga. You can't have it. We're not loaning it out. We're not leasing it. None of that.
Not even if you put asterisks and at symbols in it.
N-word.
Don't do it.
You do not have the right to have it. That's the one thing that we took from you, that we haven't been able to take anything else, but we've taken that. So I think that is, for you white people out there, if I catch your motherfucking ass saying that shit around me, it is a ass whooping.
And that is the views of TJ's. Like we're not racial bashing here, because I do have a multi-ethnic family. I have white people in my family, so
I don't ever.
It's not against all white people.
I do have biracial nieces and nephews, so you know I won't be kicking no one's ass.
I don't play that shit. I mean, that's just the word. You don't get to say it around me casually. I know y'all listen to rap music.
Do you have any white friends?
No.
You don't have no white friends?
No.
You need to diversify your portfolio.
What? I don't have friends.
I can see that.
I mean, friends is a very thrown around
associates.
word.
Let me say, do you have any close white associates?
No. That's not by design.
Yeah. No, it's because you're angry.
That's not by design. I mean, ask me, do I have any Hispanic friends?
White people have plenty of pluses.
Why is it? They
pay for drinks at happy hour.
Do you have any Hispanic friends?
I don't have no Hispanic friends.
African friends?
I don't have any African friends. What I don't understand is why is the barometer for friendship and making sure you're not a racist person is you got to have a white friend.
We didn't say that, but I said diversify
your
portfolio.
You don't have to diversify.
Expand your horizons, because the world is bigger.
Just because the world is bigger, that don't mean I got to be friends with the world.
No. Because I'm not friends with somebody based on their creed and their color,
right.
I interact with people that, I mean, like I said, the word friend is thrown around too loosely.
Right.
A friend is a motherfucker you can call at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, look, I need $500. I need it right now. What's your credit card number? That's a friend. Just because we hang out and we may smoke or we may drink or we may watch a football game don't mean we're friends. So, no, I don't have any white friends.
But diversify.
I don't have that many friends.
That's sad.
You need
because
friends.
I'm not going to put everybody in that category as friends.
Or even just associates. No white associates.
I don't hang around with where white people hang out at. And
white people like to pay for all your stuff.
White people don't hang around where I hang out at.
They pay for drinks.
I go hang out in front of
social.
White people are just they're the greatest.
They are. They're bomb.com.
Look, I go hang out.
Me. When I come to work tomorrow, they bomb.com, okay?
Yeah, I
go
love
hang out around like in front of the Nation of Islam mosque and talk to the brothers and buy bean pies. Don't know why people hang out over there. They don't hang out in black bookstores. They don't go to like black festivals and shit like that. Black
yes, they do.
Not where I go.
Do. They march all through the neighborhood day parties.
Well, I mean,
all through the city now.
Y'all let them do that. Y'all see this.
Why is it that we're letting them do that? And that's. I mean, they should be privy to be able to do the same shit that we do.
But you know what? But since we on this topic, because I got a gripe.
Okay.
Because yes, stomping through everywhere, and we know that gentrification is live and well in the city here in DC.
And
but
I love the gentrification.
I do, and I don't, because the problem I'm having is that they love their pooches, the dogs and everything. All of the streets I seem to walk down reek of piss.
Dog piss.
Dog piss.
Okay.
And I'm like, is this where we've come to as a people? I don't pay my taxes for this. Like, I saw a guy today as I was walking to my vehicle, and for the girls that's going to try me, I park my vehicle and I walk. I do have a vehicle, but the guy had his dog, and the dog is just taking a shit in the middle of the sidewalk.
Okay.
All this grass around. It was white guy.
Okay.
In the middle, but I mean, it's like the love of dogs is going away too far. Like that certain values are gone out the door.
You see it?
For their animals.
Go to my Facebook page.
I was taken aback by that. I'm like, come on now, sir.
So,
you're just gonna let your dog shit in the middle of the sidewalk with all this grass. Like, you know what?
But watch this. But some dogs, I've learned that some dogs, they could do it. They can't do it in grass.
Really?
Yeah, on some real shit. They can't do it in grass.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
You gotta train your pooch.
Y'all talk about you gotta be friends with white people. This is what white people do.
But I'm saying there's certain things that we gotta stand for something before we fall into anything. Because if I step in some poop, I'm going off.
This is what needs to happen.
Let me ask you this: after the dog finished shit,
I mean, he had his bag. He was preparing his bag, because I'm looking at him like he better have a bag.
Yeah,
y'all better have a bag.
Y'all gonna literally sit here and talk about dog pisses and shit.
No, but yeah, because I have a problem with that. Because the block shouldn't smell pissy as hell. I gotta walk through this.
This is white people.
No, this is black people too.
Well, the only
difference really on some real shit downtown. With black and white people, or let's say black and white people, when it comes to walking dogs, black people ain't picking up dog shit. It's the white people that really started getting those little things in by the sidewalk for the bags and stuff.
I mean, but at this point,
like Trinidad, if white people,
it's
white
quite
people
all right.
stay out for 8th Street where they used to didn't
I don't smell dog piss all up and down Trinidad. I smell it downtown.
Okay, but
this is where I smell it.
I'm still saying that white people have made it their business to come around us, get close to us, then the next thing you know, they've infiltrated, taken our shit, shipped us out because we think we need to go to Mitchellville, we need to go to Woodmore, and the next thing you know, your grandmama house, who your pawpaw and your mama paid for, worked all their life to pay for, you get it, you get inherited, you sell it for pennies on the dollar,
$50.
they buy it, they boost up the motherfucking rent, they boost up the motherfucking rent, and they rent your ass right the fuck out of DC. So
and they don't have a problem with smelling piss, but I do.
It don't make me racist for me to want to be around my own kind. I'm not apologetic about that.
You are racist, though.
I'm not apologetic about that. I'm just more comfortable around my own kind. I want my kids to go to school where it's a majority black kids, because I know ain't nobody coming in there with an AR-15 that is mama to bottom and shot up the fucking school.
No, I'm here for diversity, and I want my kids to be I want my kids to be well-rounded.
You can have it. You like white guys. You like white guys, and that's what that shit is about. Look,
I love all people. I'm a people person.
You funky motherfuckers, we put the phone number up, and y'all didn't call us. It was your chance to roast us, to talk about the subject matter, but we don't give a fuck. We need y'all to donate some money. The GoFundMe is coming next week, because I don't want to have to pay for this pussy ass shit, because I'm not going to keep paying for no AC. So we're going to tell you where you can find us. Mr. Norman, where can they find you with your house selling ass?
You guys can find me on Instagram, Norman Sly Realtor, and you can also find me on Facebook, Norman Sly Hawkins.
B.
At me, only on Instagram, okay? Don't come looking for me. Don't do no Google searches, okay?
You can Google me too, bitch. Norman Sly Hawkins. Google me. All my shit.
I don't need you all up in my business. or what you think is my business. You're not gonna find it anyway. But
Come on,
at the_B Johnson, it's BEE Johnson, like the rest of them, at the_B Johnson on Instagram. So that's where you can find me.
That was dried in the mouth.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Now let's talk about those.
Really?
Citizen arrest. These are TJ's ankles, and this is the chair that he assaulted.
Child look like he got
Last week.
elephantitis, baby.
That's
the chair that he assaulted last week, and the
both
chair
of
said,
y'all.
"Me too." So,
Them dope fiend legs,
yes,
honey.
yes, straight out of Baltimore. You got them Baltimore calves.
Look, you can find me at TJ_the Chicago Kid on Instagram.
Won't be no lotion
or
there.
you can do it at Streetz is Talking on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter under Jokes Galore, and you can find me at your mama house blowing the back out. We will be back.
Won't be no lotion
We'll be
there.
back next week. Hopefully, we'll have some fucking AC, or I'm gonna bring my motherfucking bathrobe in this motherfucker because it's hot as shit in here.
So please help us. We do not want to see him in the bathrobe.
We will see
ever.
you all in 7 days. Wait a minute, we ain't gonna see y'all in 7 days because next week we're off because
We got a bye week.
We're scheduled not to be here.
We got a bye week already?
That's what you sent me.
That's janky as hell. We just got on the air, and
The
now
30th?
we taking off
Okay,
already.
well the 30th we're not gonna be here on the 30th, so we'll be here next week, and we'll see y'all next week. This is me, B, and Norman. Thank you for watching.
We talking
and
or whatever.
Good night, you bitches.